Oh shit, got the background music. Whoop. Whoop. Pop that. Okay, that should be good. Hello, everyone. Hi. How are we all? Are we all well? Are we all good? So yeah, this is an early stream, a very early stream. Essentially, the reason for my early stream is because I am currently curating a warframe tier list in which it's going to be really well edited, really articulated and everything. So I'm going the extra mile. But when I started writing, I'm 30 warframes done out of 59 now. But when I started writing, I was like, there's a couple of warframes that I basically haven't given the time of day, and I felt like it was a bit unfair to be like, oh no, this warframe's mid C tier or D tier or whatever it is. And then, you know, I didn't give them the time of day. So we're going to be looking at about 6-ish warframes that I just don't know at all, and that I really want to, you know, just literally just build on stream just so that I could at least be streaming while I do it. Yeah, articulated. So yeah, where am I from? South Africa. EDA. I don't know about EDA right now. I kind of want to do the warframes first. If I land up at like finding that I've finished the warframes or had a better opinion on the warframes, then we can do EDA. But right now I want to get the warframes out of the way, because if it's 6 warframes, it's going to take some time. So yeah, the first warframe on this list is the one and only, our best friend whom I neglect all the time, Chroma. Chroma, he's the first one whom I don't use for anything else other than Profit Taker. So what I want to do is actually somewhat learn his abilities to some degree, and then have an opinion and play him in normal missions and figure him out. So yeah, Chroma has a die-hard fan base. Mince your words carefully. That's fine. Every frame has a die-hard fan base. Let's be real. If you don't like someone's main, they're not gonna like you. It's like an immediate given. Like it's you know. Chroma the dragon. So I know nothing about this film. I have no idea if he's worth it. I don't know if he's good. Hello, Gauss. Hello, Freya. Okay. So that's why I said I wanted to do Chroma first, because I didn't give him the time of day before I essentially just wrote my things. Right off the bat, can you guys tell me what is his like main thing? Right? Like just main thing. I know Josh, you just said his 2 and 3 ability, which makes sense, right? His elemental ward. Do you know that I've never understood this ability? I have absolutely no idea how this works and how the maths works behind it, and I still don't know this ability. It's just this is such a confusing ability. I don't know why. Hello, Adoy. Hello, Mushy. I am back, yes. Hello, Chaotic. How are you? Guess who's back? Back again. Okay. So, I know Vex armor works by fortifies the squad with armor when he shields the damage or he kills the enemy with a melee weapon. He increases squad weapon damage when he loses health or he kills with a ranged weapon. Didn't they rework that? Wasn't it that like you could only, if you got damage to your health, you would you would increase the damage, like the increased squad weapon damage? Sammy Percival, thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you for the member. I appreciate it. How long is stream for? I'd say like a good 3-4 hours. That's why it's an early stream. It's literally just me just chilling. You guys are basically gonna chill with me on a Monday while I'm working. While I'm working, essentially. I'm basically working right now on a video, but I just decided to stream process and have you guys talk to me while I yap for like 3 hours. So you are more than welcome to chill with me and yap. Like working? Like working. I think. I don't really know what you mean by that. What do you mean by that? No wonder my Vex armor going high with my melee kills. Makes sense. I was gonna say, because what I remember this very clearly, where I hated Vex armor because of the whole bullshit of like, oh, you have to use combat discipline and kill and get damaged by your health the whole time. You know. You get a 350% armor increase at base, but damage increase of 275%. Is the damage increase scaling from this equivalent to what Eclipse would give you? Is that the scaling? I woke up early just because I got lucky with the stream. Yes, I want to watch Adoy. Professional yap session sounds like fun. Exactly. No, Serration. Okay, because Eclipse is basically like a multiplicative type of boost, isn't it? Serration is additive. Am I correct? I never know. I'm lost. Wings sprout for an additional jump. Chroma's pass is pretty like meh. So what you're saying is, right? I'm scheming. Everlasting ward. Allies that leave the radius will retain the effect for 100% of its duration. I'm assuming that's for, damn, this ability is so big you don't even see the name of it. That's crazy. That's a support augment. I see. Guardian armor. Vex armor's augment. Chroma takes 50% of damage dealt to squadrons within affinity range. Squad kills restore 5% of his health over 3 seconds. And increase Vex armor. Isn't that pretty decent? Fire! Thank you, Fire. Welcome. Thank you for the membership. Multiplicative sounds broken, but yes, it is multiplicative. Are you talking about Eclipse or are you talking about Vex armor? Isn't Guardian armor like a lot nicer? Effigy, Chroma turns his pult into a massive sentry that strengthens his balance and gulls enemies in elemental attacks. So, the way Effigy works, right? Let me just get this straight. Let me just have a squizzle on over to the similacrum. Shimi-ilacrumi. His ult is actually one of the worst in the game. I think it's not, I wouldn't say the worst. I think what you mean to say is incredibly niche. Because if you think about it, right, it's got its use cases. The double credits is use cases. Because the effigy AI absolutely worthless. Crash, let me see. Okay, so I already don't like it. Basically, his 4's ass. I literally needed to see that for about 3 seconds before I got my opinion on that. Okay, so basically, effigy's only use case is if you're a running credit farm. That's it. His 4th is useless. Oh, Eclipse. Okay, I see. I see, Vayne. Now. I saw what you did there, Josh. I think I didn't see what you did there. Wait, doesn't Chroma have knockdown immunity from one of his abilities? Or am I very wrong? I'm getting the vibes. Okay, the vibes on vibes is telling me that I would need something along the lines of so, okay. Wait. Think of Atlas in his passive? Most likely, yes. Damn, I got 1,004 energy. Jeepers. Hold up. I think Spectral Scream has to be like the worst. Isn't Spectral Scream's only purpose is to like affect Everlasting Ward? Isn't it? Okay, so what I can understand is I do remember briefly. His energy color determines what to do. The thing about Chroma for me. Now I don't know if anyone agrees with me. Might be a hot take. Chroma actually has 2 useless abilities, which is wild to me. What I'm saying is usually frames have like one very clear ass ability where it's terrible. You may as well subsume it. But like this is 2 very clear terrible abilities. Minus the credit multiplier. That's the only use case for it. Knife. Apparently I can't eat. So Effigy's useless. Spectral Scream's useless. Are there any augments to save this at all? I use his 4 for parkour. Oh, because you get 20%. Have you ever done anything on Titanium Prime before? I have. Used to be my main Offer him. Rework runner. Bulkier to Chroma. Welcome to cover 2 useless abilities. True. Very true indeed. Okay. Okay, so my opinion, what was my written opinion about Chroma? Oh, I gave him C tier. Basically what I said was, if I'm being honest, holy shit, am I being spoiled? Cooper main, thank you for the prime sub. I appreciate it. What did I write for Chroma? I said, I'm like the majority of the player base. I just use Chroma for Profitec. I haven't dabbled too much with Chroma. I don't have a deep understanding of his kit. Tried him a few times. My observation doesn't seem that bad. He's just very niche. I might change it. He is pretty bad. Sorry. Hot take. Sorry. Chroma mains. Hey Flo, do you have any plans on doing a Jaya level cap anytime soon? I don't know. It depends. I think C tier is okay. He's not D tier. I don't think he's terrible. Because like I said, I know that there is some serious niche setups. Like for example, him with Vex armor and Glaives is like disgusting. I know that. But I don't really like him too much. Yo, I know a great way to piss off half the player base. Title of video: Chroma is now the worst warframe. That ought to piss people off. It's not really bad, but boring to play. That comes down to personal opinion. Like I can sit here for like a solid hour and tell you why Cora is so boring to play. But Cora mains would look at me and be like, nah. It's a personal opinion. All 700 mains that are left. Okay, I think my opinion on Chroma will stay the same. The Ghast I haven't really looked at in a while, but I still have a good opinion on her and I still like her. I gave the Ghast a B tier because I think that she's actually very good. She's not bad at all. She has some drawbacks, but I really enjoy her kit. I think the whole Doom and Word Size combo as well as Grave Spirit is really good. The one drawback for the Ghast for me is if you don't have a lot of casting speed, you get stuck in this constant loop of casting your fourth ability with a long animation, and it just feels like you're spamming. You're just spamming what's his name, like the horses the whole time. Even though the horses literally can nuke anything, it's ridiculous. Dante, I gave him an A tier. Dante does deserve an A tier. Ember is S tier, hands down. Equinox, I put her as S tier. Yeah, Excalibur, I gave him a C tier. Sorry, I know he's poster boy. I know that he is, you know, like people's mains or whatever, but I just never, Excalibur never stuck to me. I don't know what it was, but I just never really enjoyed Excalibur that much. Why Equinox and S tier? Mag is S++, S+, past S tier. She's just like, yeah. Caliban is an A tier for me. Caliban's a solid A tier at the moment. Dante A tier, but Ember's S tier. Let me tell you about Ember. Ember, after the 401 rework she's received, right? Ember actually, if you think about what this frame offers you, right? If you just take a second to think about what this frame offers you, it's actually disgusting. Because firstly, you have an ultimate tank build where you cannot die. You cannot die with Ember at all. She is absolutely like unkillable with the setup. If you push into level cap, maybe you can argue, but this is so much damage reduction on the setup, it's ridiculous. Okay. You have a weapons platform set up with her, which will give you a shit ton of damage in your weapons. Although they did rework the whole increased damage from Fireball Frenzy, it's now separate, but it's still a damage increase nonetheless. As a baseline frame with just like one augment and or maybe two augments, she offers you a shit ton of energy regen, as well as armor stripping, as well as 90% damage reduction. She provides you an element. She does provide you with an entire element that basically stuns enemies and staggers them. Okay. She offers so much. It's actually disgusting. It's gross. And then you can have a nuke build with her. And then you can have a support build with her. And then she just, she's like so versatile. It's actually insane. And this is coming from someone who pretty much like was against Ember before I gave her a try and made my Ember video. I was so against Ember. I thought she was shit. I genuinely thought she was shit. And then I made the video on her and I was like, oh, never mind. I take back what I said. Wukong, I haven't done Wukong. I haven't written them, but I will be honest with you. I'm going to put him in C tier. I've never been a fan of Wukong. I don't like Wukong. He doesn't offer you as much in quotation marks. I don't like his kit at all. And I feel like he falls off in Steel Pass. I've said this for all the time when someone asks me what Wukong is. Wukong is an exceptional star chart frame. He is an exceptional like early game player frame. Like, he is absolutely perfect for that. But when you take away the slam build from him and you take away other unique synergies, he's not that great. He's not that great. Wukong got boring for me when I left the early game. That's literally what everyone says. Can I explain why Dante doesn't increase reach the S tier? I really like Dante. I think, you know what it was? Dante before nerf was S tier in my eyes. Okay. In my eyes, Dante before nerf was S tier. He is still very, very, very good. Okay. Oh, yes, I forgot. Thank you, this guy. Yes, I forgot. Ember gives you Overguard as well. Very over. There we go. Healing Flame. I forgot about that. She gives you Overguard as well on top of everything else she offers. Ember is S tier. Hands down. I think... Wait, let me see what I wrote for Dante. Let me see. Dante. Oh, yes. Okay. So, the reason I put Dante in A tier was because the reality is I enjoy... caster frame. Okay, wait, okay, hold up. I just realized something. I have to explain the rules and parameters as to how I've like rated my warframes in my tier list. It's a personal opinion, one. Number two, the warframes are rated based on how they perform by themselves, not by a unique synergy. For example, Saren is absolutely SSS++ tier with Acid Shell, Sobek, and so on, and Wukong, for example, is absolutely broken with this specific weapon with a slam build. and so on. So it's like I'm removing that out of the equation because a frame can be absolutely broken with all these things that help it be broken. But what happens if you just want to slap that frame on any loadout and go? That's the way I look at it. Dante, right? The downside is he is a caster-based frame, which is not a problem, but many people won't like that because you just be spamming abilities the whole time. I like it. I think it's great. I put on like 3 casting speed shards and I'm having the time of my life. But for some people, they wouldn't really like that. Dante, like, for me at least, he's got a very cool playstyle. He's got a very active playstyle. But at the same time, I don't actually know like what it is. But eventually, like, he got kind of monotonous. For me at least. Like, I liked him, but he got kind of monotonous. With that category of remodeling, Ember needs her weapon needs to be specific too. Not really. You can put the heat on any frame, any weapon. Chaos is S tier. Yareli is gonna be like A tier for me. Nova will be S tier. Okay. Okay, so we looked at Chroma very quickly. And to be fair, I knew a bit more of Chroma than I thought I did. Citrine, I put S tier. Goth, I put B. Dante's A. You know what? Okay, how about this? I will say this. I'll say I'm gonna put Dante in A tier, leaning towards S tier. Does that sound good? Ember is a solid S tier. Equinox is S tier. The only thing that brings Equinox down is A tier because of her learning curve. Excalibur, I gave him a C tier because I don't like him. Ah, there we go. Gara. Gara never stuck to me. I don't know what it is about this warframe, but I just don't like her playstyle. I don't. I don't like how her kit works. She just, you know, how do I describe this to you guys? I don't know. Jeepers, my voice is now cracking like crazy. But I don't know if you guys are on the same like wavelength as me. When I play Warframe and I play weapons, a lot of what I base my opinion on is how it feels. Is it smooth? Is it fun? Is it jarring? Is it this? You know, like that's a big thing. It doesn't have to do the most amount of damage. It doesn't have to red crit for me. It doesn't have to do like multiple explosions and nuke an entire room for me. But if it's fun and it's smooth and it feels good, I like it. Gara just never did that for me. That's just you know, how it went about. But with that being said, I'm going to give her the time of day because I haven't really taken time to fully understand her kit. I just played her briefly and then I was like, yeah. That was my, I literally wrote that, Josh. That was the exact thing that I wrote about Gara that put me off her entirely. It's like you stack up all your damage, right? I think it's from your second ability, right? From Splinter Storm or your Spectrage. And it's like, if you fall off a map or get nullified, all your hard work is gone in a second. And it's like, okay, here we go again. You know? And especially with my clumsy ass and my clumsy ass gameplay. It ain't for me. I keep dropping things. Whoops. Millions of stacks of splinters. Storm's gone. No, exactly. Quality flowmans. Exactly. See, I'm clumsy as shit, so it's just not gonna, you know, work. A chance to create a radial blind lasting 10 seconds when Gara casts ability. A chance. What is a chance? Why can't they give a percentage? Is it 50? Is it 40? Oh shit. Can I see when the radial blind procs? Or is that the radial blind right there? Good morning, Waterman. Okay. So I literally just don't understand her. I don't understand her kit. What is the best Gara augment? Shattered Lash augment. When Gara breaks mass bitch fire. The sound design is pretty cool. Is this a VOD or is reading YouTube chat? I'm reading YouTube chat, Smudge. Sorry. My bad. I'm trying to go between both. Oh wait, you asked me hardest frame to play. That's a great question. What is the hardest frame to play? Defo a VOD. Yeah, 100% a VOD. I don't know what, like... What would the hardest frame to play be? I think... I'll tell you what. I don't think any frame in Warframe is like super hard to play. I don't think they designed it that way, right? Because if you think about it, the core design of this game is for you to be gods. That's why power creep is so bad. Because you're all OP as shit. Every Warframe is OP as shit. I think there's certain frames that are just way more complex than others. And I think that ties into definitely Limbo. I think Limbo is not necessarily hard. It's just learning to navigate how... The same thing. Learning to navigate how his abilities work is always like pretty tough. I think Limbo is quite like complicated. Who else do I think to be or can be quite tedious? I think Zark is actually quite easy. I don't think Zark is. In the weirdest way, personally, I'd say Limbo, Lavos, Bourbon, and I'd say Garuda. I like Garuda a lot, but Garuda comes with quite a... How do I say this? There's like a level of consequence for your actions, right? So, while I absolutely love bloodletting, I think it's such a cool ability. You have to be careful with it. And then at the same time, you need to work on like casting your blending or seeking talents with Dread Mirror, but like by like micromanaging that while taking into account her passive too. That's exactly the same. Like I love Garuda. I think she's such a cool, like well-designed Warframe. She's such a cool Warframe. But there is like it's a very like you need to pay attention or you're gonna die. And very quickly. There's not much room for error. I'd say that. Hear me out. Equinox is another one, yes. And hear me out. Sevagoth without subsuming his fourth. Sevagoth without subsuming his fourth is actually quite complex if you have to utilize both sides. It can be quite. Okay, wait, let's go back to Gara. Let's figure out this bloody frame. Garuda is a really cool Warframe. Not really spoken about much, a bit underrated in my opinion. But yeah. Okay, so with Gara, right? You cast your Splinter Storm first, isn't it? How do you scale the damage? Is it off kill? No, it's not. Spectral gives you a bunch of energy, correct? So with Shattered Lash, you have this one, which is like a push, and then you have a swipe, like a sweep. That sweep is so weird. You scale your damage by using your 1 on your 4. Okay. So I basically cast 4, and then press 2, hold 4, press 1. Is that all you do? So that's all you do. I just don't like abilities that force you to do exactly this. Where, oh, I can't move for the next 5 seconds because, well, I need to channel my ability type of vibe. I just don't think it fits within Warframe unless you are playing like a defense mission. You know, that's a different story. And pray you don't get nullified. This further solidifies my exact feeling of I don't like her because of that. Bro, like, if I'm midway this, you're telling me nullify is not going to walk up to me. Ah! Oh, sorry. I thought I broke my screen. Are you telling me nullify is not going to walk up to me? Jump and press 4. It can be a tower. That did not work out as planned. Oh. Oh, that's cool. So wait, what does the explosions? Wait, does she have a stat stick? You can clear rooms with a stat stick. You can cancel the 4. No, I know that. You can tap it again. Wait, where does she use the stat stick for? Oh, by the way, all my damage just disappeared. Oh, there we go. Lashline stream of shattered glass or hold and arcing strikes. Stats are boosted by the equipped melee weapons mod. So if I run ceramic dagger and I essentially run melee Dodie. I got galvanized reflex, weeping wound, gladiator mind, orchid strike, Dodie. Bockleaf. Hello, Geek John. Okay, so I press 2. I press that. Oh, damn. Okay, so is the damage in or outside the what's that? Oh, the explosion happens outside. Well, oh, do you mean like you need to stack 2 things to make a stat stick? 1 DPS. What you want is plus damage mods? Ah. The walls explode outwards. So what you're basically saying is I'm just go like that and then I really like your Warframe guide for the beginners. Hello, game lover Twitch. Well, lucky for you, I've got a whole 2025 series in the works, in the pipeline. We're gonna have an updated beginners guide series. I may lose all my sleep, but that's okay. You really don't have any Gara experience, Flo? I'm confuzzled. I don't. I don't know. What's deep? This is true. Dodo, I see you logging in. Please do not tell me you're going to do what I think you're going to do. Dodo, we also need to hop on a chat sometime, dude. It's been very long. Ooh! Oh, no, it's pretty ass. Yeah, actually, it's pretty good. Can you guys, like, see my eyes? My eyes are like... Wait, how do I, like... How do I... For some reason, I slept, like, a lot last night, but I think I overslept because I just feel like ass. Have you done weeklies already? No. Oh, Dodo, you must come join. Oh, I've slept 3 hours. That's really bad, like, man. Please sleep. Take a nap. I am an avid napper. Who here in the chat likes to nap? If you guys like to nap, you are godly. You are better. You're stronger. You're smarter. Okay, what do I subsume though with her? Smudge. Oh, I'm a solid power napper, bro. I literally am like a habitual, like every single day, 30 minutes minimum. It's literally just a recharge, right? BMX buddy. Her 4. But yes, Josh, to answer your question, I literally don't have any Gara experience, hence why I'm doing this exact stream for frames like this, where I'm like, I can't just give them a C tier or B tier, going on what I think they look like or what I think they are on the outside when I haven't given them the time of day. You need 2 for damage reduction. 90% damage reduction is huge. I would not remove that. Well, why don't you subsume her 3? Because if I'm not mistaken, the spectral siphon is good, right? But the reality is, if you're moving the whole time, which is I'm assuming what you're doing, then there's no point in what's his name? In using spectral siphon. 5 hours to do a Kuva Lich is not normal. It should take you an hour max. Wrathful and Vonsaru. Pheromones, Kulks. Kulks. You gotta take out the Kulk. Calculator. Spectrarage. I was gonna say energy economy is like not bad when you consider if you put an equilibrium as well as like putting a, you know, I don't know, something. Something. Energy 499. I could remove this and pop. No! Equilibrium one. No! What happens if I... Oh, I'm using overextended. Ugh. Ugh. I hate overextended. Yucky. Disgusting. Cease. Tis gross indeed. It's a very energy hungry frame. Morning Gamble. How was thy? Is Shattered Storm worth it? Or am I wasting a slot here? And when Gara breaks her mass vitrify ring with Shattered Lash, enemies struck by the grass suffer Splinter Storm at 100% of the strength. unless you want additional CC. But like, how much CC we talking about? Is it like Mace's muzzle flash type of vibe? Or is it like mid? There is no Spectral Siphon, remember? I just subsumed over history. Well, this is a problem. So if you say she's very energy hungry, then are you telling me that steel charge for melee? Oh, that is a very, very, very valid observation. Thank you. It puts damage multiplier. Oh, so that's what it does. It might not be that bad. Let's give it a try. Damage multiplier against enemies is always pretty much welcome. All right, now we're going to play a random mission. And we're going to wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Can I not technically run condition overload? Would that technically work? I'm assuming it doesn't. Condition overload is not affected by Shattered Lash, right? Because if it does, we shall see. Gara's 4 is an invulnerability multiplier. A vulnerability multiplier. I don't know what my evolution is. All I know is that I don't really use ceramic dagger, so it's a bit outdated, I think. It's fine. Let's just see what we've got here. See if we can make this work. Gara. All I can think about is freaking Gara from Naruto now. Eh? I'm about to die. There we go. So, I should probably cast my 2. That's a great start to the... Damn! 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 Holy shit! That's damage! Damn! That's a lot of damage! Oh my gosh! That's pretty cool. Okay, I'll give Gara that. That's cool. Uh-oh. My opinion's gonna change on her. Uh-oh. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay, but I see the issue. Well, not an issue. I see the thing. So you need Kullervo or Wrathful Advance. Does you stream on Twitch as well? I do. Life support on the way. Oh, you're invulnerable when casting? I will admit the sound design of hers. Oh. I've delivered a life support capsule to the Oh, that is very good CC. I don't know what you guys were talking about, but that's very good CC. With the Shattered Lash augment. You know what? You know why it's satisfying, right? Jump higher for bigger area. That did absolutely nothing.
Prepare for life support.
Yeah, I see now why I need range. Yeah. Wait, hold up. Is this affected by casting speed? The speed at which you cast your one? Because if that's the case, I kind of just want to do a Shattering Lash build. That's fun. Oh, this is so satisfying. You know what it feels like? Can I tell you what it feels like? It feels like that scene in Transformers where your boy... Whoops. Your boy Optimusy like cut all those guys, those Transformers open. What's the scene called? Which one? Revenge of the Fallen, whatever I think it's bloody called. That movie. Oh, there goes the damage. Yeah, you see, this is my only gripe, bro. Oh, it is. Wait. Oh, I need casting speed. Can you invert her ability? Please tell me you can invert her ability. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys. 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 Okay, I see the issue with it though. There is one big issue. I'm sure you guys know this right now. And this is an issue with many abilities in this game. If the enemies aren't on the same plane, like field as you don't hit them. So like I can't hit the enemies below me. I have to like, you see? Which makes sense, by the way. Like technically it makes sense, but it would be cool. Malice. Malice, my beloved, please. Please spare me, Malice. Damn, you shit on freaking Sims as well. Press 4 solves the problem. I don't know. The nuking is not nuking in my opinion. Where's the nuke? This will help our cause. When you are ready, go to extraction. Is it because I don't have enough range? Is that the issue? Like, I don't know. Am I the only one? What does inverting do? So with abilities that have a tap and a hold function, sometimes the hold function, for example, is a lot better. So instead of you like holding down the ability for me to do this the whole time, like holding it, it's a lot slower. So if you invert them, I can just spam tap it and it allows me to cast it faster. So I can literally just go like this the whole time. And I can literally slice and dice. This is so cool. I'm like chopping. Wait, this is my favorite. I prefer this over her fourth nuke. In all honesty. Like this is more fun for me. Even if it's less nuke potential, I'd rather play this. I'd rather just spam one all day. Look at that. That's so satisfying. That's more satisfying than her fourth. I'm gonna be honest. Dude, like 1 milli damage, bro. Like, that's so satisfying. And I just died. You do realize that this is just a discount Cora, do you? I know. That's also why I didn't like her initially. Because it was very, like... It was similar to Cora's playstyle. You get locked into, like, sitting in a corner or whatever. But you know what? It's weird though. I think you know what? I'm gonna be honest. It just comes down to personal opinion and design, right? And what I like. Because I say this about Cora and I go on about like, oh, you know, I don't like Cora, whatever. She's boring. But I actually enjoy playing Nidus. You know what I mean? It's like, how can I say I hate Cora, but then I like Nidus? Because Nidus is even more so just sit in the corner and this is me. Type of thing. Okay, I'm gonna get some range going here. Let's change up the build. Her fourth refreshes the second duration. Hypocrite, literally. Let's go overextended. Where is overextended? I can't watch. Hello, Tez. So keep in mind, Gara has two main playstyles: her 2 to 4 nuke, and then her 1 spam playstyle, which is what you like. I'm gonna listen to you, Josh. What do you mean? Keep Prime sure-footed. Two or 4 nuke is more fun. Your config A is a 2 to 4 nuke. Config B is your 1 spam. Okay, I'm gonna hop on one more time to this one. Because I have this one, base status chance. Is it Jaden, I'm assuming? Hey man, welcome to the live stream. I'm glad my videos can help you, man. Always nice to read those. And add weeping wounds. Don't I have weeping wounds on? I do. Blood rush, weeping wounds. Apparently galvanized doesn't affect it, which is weird because I was getting ×7 combo the whole time. So I don't know about that one. Let's try this one, shall we? I want to make some coffee soon. I need my midday coffee. What? It's 1 p.m. Holy shit.
Must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support to you. Oh no. Oh my gosh, yes. No. Yes. Couple of what's his names. I do have augmented, Josh. So I got about 200% strength.
Prepare for life support.
I should have actually no. I should have 199 strength. It's just so satisfying.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
More fun. I'm gonna try the 2 and 4 nuke playstyle now and see like if it is better. So far I really like this because it's just satisfying. It has like a cool swipe animation. Feels like I'm swiping my enemies to death, you know. Like that's so satisfying. To just swipe them. Does casting speed affect your one? Yes, it does. So if you see, use what's his name, Sling from Madara, which will increase our. Okay, just didn't hit anything. As you can see, there, it's a lot faster.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Smart Gara's gonna have a lot of dates after swiping right. He seems fun, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think that was a lot better than I thought. I didn't know that her one was a stat stick. Ooh. Like I said to you, I didn't give her the time of day. So I literally didn't know her at all. Let's try this one. Hello, Obama. Welcome to the live stream. Damn, I'm already tired, bro. And it's like 1 p.m. Make it make sense. Okay, I'm going to try this one. And I'm going to essentially spam. I'm going to do... this is very true. Someone said... Was it Elise? He said... Rolling guard is not that worth it because you're not moving, which is actually very true, and you could stack it with a 90% damage reduction. If I could fit Aegis on here, I literally wouldn't die. Does Gara use a stat stick? Yes. Go circular. How's your melee build? I think it's okay. Not sure. Chaotic, that's literally how I feel right now. Can you make backrooms your default? Yes, you can. Enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned. Please do not steal my shit. Oh, damn. Alright, I've stopped myself over here. Yee! Okay, so double tap 4, right? Ah! I'm messing up the sequencing. Okay, wait. Oh, you can't. Wait, can you have multiple of the circles around? The rings around, I mean. I mean, I can see it scaling, but like it doesn't seem like that crazy. Is that just me? Or do I need to wait longer? Because this feels like so much effort for it to get removed from me in like a split second. Like I can see the damage is scaling. Like I don't see the hype. Like if I was playing Severgot, they would have been dead by now. Or if I was playing Equinox, like they would have been dead by now. Like, I understand. One miss action, exactly. That's literally the biggest drawback. I'm going to bump her up to a B tier for me, on my personal opinion, just because of her first ability and the fact that you can do that with her first ability alone. That's really cool, but I don't like her nuke. It's just not for me. Like, this is so much work, and I can just feel it. Knowing me and my clumsiness in this game, it's going to get removed in a second. Just look how long I have been spamming this. And I have 191 kills with 292k damage stacked up. I understand when it builds up, yes. Like, when it gets to the millions of damage, which I've seen some Gara players get to, you're going to literally be one-tapping everything. I fully understand that you need to let her cook. And it's satisfying when it's cooked. But it just... doesn't feel that great.
Oculists, if they scan you, sentient fighters won't be far behind. They know you're here. Prepare for sentient
She's
fighters.
definitely a lot tankier with adaptation, I can tell you that for sure. By the time you've done this much work, you could have done 50 times the damage to other frames. Well, I think, like I said, I think it could be, like Christy said, it could be my stat stick or my build. But even then, it's not even about like when it's not even about even if it's not about how long it takes to get to the point where you just one tap everything. That's fine, but it's just the whole mechanic of you've spent so much work building up that damage for you to look one way here. And a nullifier walks right up to you, and gone. It's like, bro. Oh no, my mission failed. Oh dear. You need pure elemental and pure base damage. For her 2 to 4 nuke. Okay. So what you're saying is remove weeping wounds, remove that. Oh, wait, hold up. I always do this. Why do I do this? I'm assuming you need Prime Fury, right? I mean, Prime Fever Strike. Use router to build combo instead. Not too sure about that one. Do I have Sundering Strike? Wait, why Sundering Strike? Wait, what is Sundering Strike? But Auger Strike is better. Condition overload doesn't affect her one. I thought it would. Not. I was hoping it would, but I understand it doesn't. I do not have the capacity to do what it is you guys want to do. Yeah, I can't even run Northwind. Rip. Yep. Wait, can't I technically run like... So, does Elemental work? Can't I run like this for now? It's not the best increase, but it's something added, isn't it? Elemental damage, physical damage, slash and puncture only, and base damage effects. Corrosive blast is fine. Okay. Should I use melee Dodie? Should I use melee exposure? Would that further increase? Exposure is better if you're building for the nuke. A lot of sense. Now, if I removed that and I use melee Arcane Fury on that, and then I Subsumarude Nourish onto... Man, I gotta farm some bile soon. The stockpiles are dwindling, my lord. Subsumo Spectrage, right? OMG is the YouTube man. Yes, it is I. YouTube man. That's me. Shit. We have a problem, guys. The problem is you ask of me to... I'm actually gonna... And I can't. I'm gonna keep this for now. Just like so. Right. And then I'm gonna go on over and I will put 2 strength shards. Why do I not have any amber shards? Is it because of my undying addiction to parkour velocity that goes on every frame? We don't know. Have you built Garuda yet? I built Garuda before, yes. I do have a build for. I will put that much on. I wanted to cast speed for now because I don't feel like ripping it out of other frames because I'm basically poor on bile. It's because you failed to do your weeklies consistently. Facts. Bro's spitting bars. I am very lazy to do my weeklies. Yep. Yep.
The canvas of war.
Nourish. Nourish me.
The Orican Neural Sentry
I beg of you.
is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by.
Say it louder for the flowments in the back. Damn! That wasn't me. That was the explosive thing on my Bobadoodle. Okay. Okay, so now... Yeah! Okay, that's a lot better. That's like... That's so much better. So much better. Okay, now we're talking. That's good. That's nice. I like that. Okay. Gara's been bumped up to B tier for me. Damn, what's killing? Is it the Shattered Storm? What is doing 600k damage as I'm walking past? Wait. It's my 2. Hold up. Can I make a niche nuke build with that? The 2 scales with a 4. That's cool. Because that's the damage counter above your abilities mean? You mean, yeah, no, the 327k damage. Oh, because when you use the 4th thingamabob, it shoots out the splinters. I see. But like, you can like walk across it. Oh, I see. That's interesting. But I want to create like a cool ass like walk, you know, like I have aura. Look at me. Look at that. Aura is immaculate. I am simply a god. You cannot touch me. Oh gosh, I know. I think I like Gara now. Fuck. Shit. I think I like Gara now just because of that very reason. No! See, never mind. I saved it. I saved it. I didn't lose it. Don't stress. Don't stress. I'm better. How am I so uneducated about Gara? Very easy. Warframe has 59 warframes, and each of them require deep knowledge and understanding and require pretty much about a 10-15 minute video plus to really understand the ins and outs. And I just haven't got around to playing Gara yet. I think I played her like twice. And I had like a minimal understanding of her abilities. Dude, this is so cool. I think that's the coolest thing. Where's all the enemies? I think that's what I like most about it.
Those oculists are scanning for targets.
Like, oh no.
radiant is onto it. Look out for troopers.
So I think what I would do is I wouldn't get stuck. Okay, I tell you what, my opinion on Gara has changed. I tell you why. Because no one's forcing you to constantly recast your 4. If you get to like 2 million damage, you're doing 2 mil damage, right? You'll kill everything that walks near you. Now it's about a game of catch. Find every enemy and they will die. I like that. Because I'm not locked into being a budget, well not budget, a discount Korra. I am simply a god with elite aura that does 2.16 million damage per tick. I don't think any warframe has that ability. This is sick. I now... Baxis? Baxis dead. I just looked at them. You see? You see what I mean? Oh, Tannenbon Panzerm of Volpifyler could passively build and maintain melee combat counter for you. You can cast it 2 and duplex bond coins. That is so, yeah, that is so true. You can have 12x combo essentially. So the thing is though, right, is while I do love this, it still is the drawback to me of like, if a nullifier tickles my balls, I'm literally screwed. But at the same time, the speed at which I built up the damage wasn't that bad, considering I just casted it a couple times. And you only need like, realistically, you only need like what, 300, 400k damage on your Shattering Storm. Whatever your second ability is called, I can't remember. Splintering Storms, let's shatter that thing. And you're doing more than enough damage to just kill everything. Splinter Storm, I was on, thank you. I just wish there was a way you could like increase the range. I'm assuming stacking range does. But how can I increase my range drastically while having a lot of strength without absolutely killing my duration? The fact that it resets your second ability's like duration is absolutely disgusting. Honestly, you delete an acolyte. Well, I did pretty much delete one earlier. The ceramic dagger, the best melee. It's the best stat stick in the game, hands down, I think, personally. It's the best low investment stat stick in the game. That doesn't require you to have a ribbon. There we go. No, augments. No, I do have the augments. I have the augment that spreads it. What about the Frag Roll Prime? The thing about the ceramic dagger, right, which you need to remember is it's the fact that you get 7x base combo and all that stuff and easy build up as well as some ridiculous build up with melee dirty now. Things like that where it's like it's so versatile and it has evolutions. It's an incarnate weapon. Oh no. So I can't delete an acolyte because I think of the damage attenuation and whatever. I just need casting speed on it. If I get one tile first casting speed on it, I'm chilling. Look at this. Oh my gosh. $100 million storm stacks. Bro, I'd be so depressed if I lost that. That's so much work. $1,000 enemies in like 9 minutes is pretty crazy. It's 100 enemies per minute, right? You think about it that way. Oh my word, imagine. Oh, but you can't because she's stat stick frame. I was saying, imagine you had Praetos with her and Parker velocity shards. Makes you work for power, isn't that what you wanted? Not if it can get taken away by bullshit. That's the only thing. It's not the fact of getting to 100 million. That's fine. It's the fact that one oopsie means uh-oh.
Don't worry, I'll take very good care of her. I have just the spot in the kennel for her.
Queens have sought out warframes before. Bored, sought to present them with your
My game's bugged. There we go.
worm have removed. These manifestations, they aren't from the neural sentry. Destroy them.
So it uses corrosive blast ball in your Praetos, you can achieve the same result.
They know you're here. Prepare for sentient.
So combo counter from your melee isn't affected by it. Oh, you're so correct. You can technically use the Praetos. Boy Cascade would honestly slap with Gara. It's a so-so. Okay, well, as a group, yes, absolutely. Group play, Gara might be, I could think now, Gara might be one of the most amazing, like, for locking down one room, especially when people go in 2 and 2. If you're defending as Gara for your team, and all you do is literally just, like, lock down the room that you've taken, you'd destroy Thraxes, you'd walk around the room, kill everything. But if you're playing solos, you'd be a nightmare. Because you need to micromanage everything. Does she have some kind of survival tech? Her 4th makes you kind of invulnerable in a way. And then her, she has 90% damage reduction from Splinter Storm. Do you have a build for this Gara? No, I literally just discovered this because I've never liked Gara. I still, okay, I like her a bit more now, I'll be honest. My opinion has changed. I'm going to give her a B tier. The only thing the reason why I give her a B tier is just the remove mechanic. If that wasn't the case, I'd probably give her an S tier. It like really bothers me. Bro, look at this. I'm literally... Where is he? Alice. Poink. Poink. How haven't you built Gara yet? Very easy. I just haven't played her because I didn't like her before. I didn't like her playstyle at all. I thought she was very like mid because of the, if you made one mistake, you'd lose everything. But now that I've seen this and tested around myself, I like her a bit more now. I'm gonna be honest. I just like her because the fact that you could just walk and everything dies, that's cool. That's like the only thing that's like I really am latching onto right now is the fact that you can do that. But with that being said though, I do like her swipe playstyle with her 1 a bit more than the nuke. Stream lagging. I am. Okay, well, I'm gonna extract because my opinion on Gara has changed and I've actually built her properly. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll change what I'm gonna write. I'm gonna give Gara an A tier if you consider Hellman's and stuff. She has a similar playstyle to Cora, I know.
Good dance all.
Is a ceramic dagger a stat stick on this build? Yes. Gara main, I give her a B. It's difficult because like I kind of want to give her an A tier, but at the same time I really don't like that mechanic. I think B. I'm gonna keep B. I'll say B tier by herself, but with the helmet and such, I'd give her I'd lean towards A tier. That's comfy. I think that's respectable. It's not like she's C tier. It's not like she's D tier. I only gave her C tier originally because I just didn't know her. I'm not going A minus or B plus type of thing. Gosh, I'm staying away from that. Question, what does Nourish even do? I see it in so many builds. Nourish is probably one of the nicest my voice, nice. One of the nicest all-rounder abilities in the game because you cast it, you get an energy multiplier. So for example, this one, I'll get 2.1 times the energy when I pick up an energy orb. So it's insane energy sustain, as well as it applies viral on every time you deal damage. So it's a free viral applier as well as an energy increase, and it increases your damage as well. As you can see there, 82% damage increase. Or gives you viral increased damage. Yes, that is true. I didn't say that, but yeah. So it gives you increased viral damage, it applies viral, and it gives you a bunch of energy sustain. This ability alone pretty much solves anytime a frame has an issue. It mainly comes down to two things. So I'm saying that like when you build a frame, you always have one or two issues left, and it's usually energy sustain or survivability. For the most part, Nourish is like the answer to just slap on. You've solved one issue entirely. I'm gonna go need to get some food soon, guys. I'm feeling a bit hungry. Hello, Tokyo. All right, Gara is done. Garuda, I have a B tier leaning towards A tier for me. Gauss, I gave an S tier for good reason. Ah, yes, the thumbnail, everything. I don't understand this frame that much. I have barely played Grendel. The only thing the only thing that you could the ceramic dagger mods real quick. Yeah, sure. This is for the static build for Gara specific. It's a static build. So a normal ceramic dagger would look like this for me at least. Actually, no, it wouldn't. I'm so lying to you. I wouldn't use condition overload. I'd use something else. I have no idea what I would use. What did I have before? Yeah, I always mess up my builds and I can't remember what I did. It could be anything. Last lot could be anything. More movement speed. Villa would crucify me. This is true. Been watching for a while. Thank you, Sokyo. The vault with desecrate looks fun. Are you talking about the one, the desiccation? One of the kitties, the meows. We talking about Grendel. Can we see a Gastro nuke build being used? So this is the thing. I don't really understand Grendel. The only thing that I have ever done with him was build a roly-poly build, and I had so much fun with that. That was about it. Let me see where it is. Where is it? Was it this one? It was. It was it was catapult. I remember this now. I had so much fun with it. It was dumb, it was stupid, but it was fun. Grendel struggles in squad play because of his requirement to eat enemies. To use 3 of his abilities, allies can kill before he's even in range to eat anything, so you need a ton of range. That's true. I think that makes sense. What does catapult do? It yoinks you. Let me show you what catapult does. It gives you yoinkage.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be?
Just eat a corrupted ancient and let your teammates suffer. Wait, why? Grendel thrives more high level enemies because he doesn't insta kill things in his tummy. Grendel is unironically worse in lower level missions for that exact reason. Never thought about it there because I don't know him, but that makes sense now. Like basically, oh, I see. So if they're too low level, if you munch them, you're like, you know, you chomp on them, they basically die before you can cast abilities because you kill them too quickly. So Grendel's too strong. Is that what you're saying? Grendel's effectively too strong. That's crazy. Wait, what is it that munches them? This one's... That's pretty good, like, damage scaling. This is catapult. Yay! Oh, shit. Whee. I feel so slow now. Boink, boink. I think I need, like, parkour velocity and sprint speed. Meow. Meow. I don't like pulverize. It's cool, but it's like, it's just not, it's not ideal. Like, it's cool, but it's not ideal. Anytime you ragdoll enemies like so, it's just not it. Wait, is his pulverize was used to armor strip them? Oh, that's why, because I was bigger. Oh, that's tough. Meow. I'm a giant ball. Did you use his 4th skill augment? I'm guessing it's Gastro, right? Is that what we're talking about? I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna learn him now. But his regurgitate is better armor strip. That's his 4th, right? Because it's nourish. Oh, that's way better. Where's that damage coming from? Oh, I see. So it's regurgitate applying a toxin proc, but of course I have Dorigo, which is priming a bunch of status effects, which is of course increasing the damage of said proc. Because that's pretty big damage. That's pretty good going. You can use all of his abilities in meeple mode. Never mind, I like pulverize now. So you're telling me I'm basically a walking meat tank that can like shit on anything? Oh, you can shoot out. Uh-oh. You see, this is the exact thing. Because I haven't given some frames the time of day, I have a certain opinion on them. I play them and I get a basic understanding of them, and suddenly I'm like, My new main. Like it's terrible, and this is the thing that I love and hate about Warframe, because it's so hard to pick a main. That's why when people say to me, oh Flo, what's your main? I don't have a main, because every time I try a new frame who I thought was shit before, I like try them, I'm like, oh my gosh, my new main. Because they're just different and they're satisfying, you know? Okay, so what you're saying is I cast Pulverize, I then cast... Oh, okay, no way. Okay. I see. But is it because I'm... So you can regurgitate up to 5 times. Yo, I haven't done circuit in like months. But are you not? Are you ready, man? No. I see the downside of him though, in the sense that you have to basically be chomped on an enemy to cast your abilities. Or you have to have one in your belly, right? That's basically what he's doing the whole time. Is that with or without Gastro? Good question. I have no idea. I think it's without. I'm assuming Gastro applies gas and then basically it's broken as shit, right? Oh, it's even on the wrong build entirely. Bounce up to 3 times? Are you kidding me? What? Oh, I haven't put Aura Former. You know, I wish Villa was watching right now, because I give him full permission to say I told you so. I'm gonna assume. You know, that man would come through. This is base, got a Grendel Prime. Did I just Aura Former? So anyway, moving on. Yeah, I think it's time to go make coffee. You should change the stream how to use, or how not to use Aura Former. Bro, I literally was like, oh, okay. The investors are pleased, chaotic. Wait, let me see if Lindy's okay. Let's see how her day is doing. Oh, she sent me a voice note. Okay, I'm gonna go make coffee real quick, because as you can see, I'm not awake. And I am basically just Aura Former, a frame I'll never touch. So yeah. Imagine putting equilibrium Grendel. Sorry, it's muscle memory, okay? I can't help myself, Josh. You know, you've watched me long enough to know exactly how I build my frames. I can't help it. It's like if I see 8 open mod slots, equilibrium, flow, continuity. It's always those 3, 4. I can't even count. I'm gonna go make coffee. Bye. All right. I have coffee. I have biltong. We are good to go. All right. You say he has damage reduction, right? Hello, Beatwix. Not the best build, but Invis Grendel using Quiver is extremely fun. Coffee powder. I don't use coffee powder anymore. Lindy and I bought a coffee machine. It's nice. Hello, Death. How are you? I see a large problem. A large problem indeed. I'm going to run. Now, hear me out. Just wait. Everybody relax. Although I have funny wobbles. Oh, dude, Bolton is so nice. Especially with things since starting of the year. Yeah, I'm like slowly getting back into it. I took the... When I say the fattest break, I actually didn't take much of a break. I was so busy with IRL things, it was ridiculous. But I'm like slowly getting into the swing of things, trying to plan everything, trying to get everything together. So I literally spent the past week just preparing. Literally like preparing. Ugh. But I've been good otherwise. Bellicose. Gain 1% ability strength for every 250 max health up to 12%. Nah. That ain't me, brother. Just buy it. You are so correct. I want to see something. Oh, just coffee, guys. I'm addicted. I am Grendel. Oh my gosh. Sorry, the coffee hasn't kicked in yet. I told it.
They have just shut down all systems.
I did not just walk around.
Support capsules your way.
Thought someone ever was the scam happening on Discord? 1 second, Death. That's crazy. I never thought that would happen. As long as the reality is though, my opinion on that death is that I think I knew in the back of my head as I got bigger as a creator, people would pull shit like that because, well, you know, that's just what the internet does. And I think there is absolutely nothing you can do to stop them. It's just that the people must have the common sense to like realize that it isn't me, or just double check if it is me. You know, it's like for me personally, if a random creator who I watched all the time sent me a DM out of the blue being like, oh, congratulations, you're a winner, I'd be like, I haven't announced any giveaway. Why when, you know? So I think there is nothing. It's important that people be aware about it, but there's nothing you can do to stop it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be honest. Grendel's pretty freaking strong. Wait, do you have damage reduction in his pulverized form? Wait, what? Wait, what did I say at the thing? You show coffee again? Trying my best not to spill it. Damn, you're kind of tanky though. Because I'm basically showing you coffee. Arcane is mold augmented and HP buff. It's Arcane Guardian, just give me extra. Like I didn't like, where's Villa? Someone please get Villa. Tell this man he was right all along, and tell him, actually I will tell him. I will apologize to him. You know what? It's a chaotic mag situation again. Chaotic. I know you're sitting there at the back shaking your head. I'm aware. What happened to Twitch stream? Oh. Did it break again? It broke again. Dude, I don't know. I'm so sorry. I've spoken to Lindy about it. We're looking at maybe upgrading my line to see if potentially oh, I cast pulverize and I just died. To look at like maybe upgrading the line to see if that's the case, but I just don't understand what the issue is. Oh, Twitch is still up. I can't cast my ability. There you go. Okay, but I'm seeing an issue here. I don't know if you guys noticed my issue. Energy sustain. Well, I'm a thick boy right now. Oh my gosh, this is so sad. 304 kills. Okay. Grendel being... Me finding Grendel... Oh my gosh, I got a ball over my ball. That sounds weird. Pause. Anyway, malice bubble over my ball. That even sounds worse. Pause. Okay, so basically... Me saying Grendel is strong in 2025 was not on my bingo card. Pulverize does not have damage reduction. I know. Strap those jingle balls in. Bro, I'm telling you, Manscaped. Those jingle balls will thank you. Take care of your jingle balls, bro. Bro, like... Am I gonna say it? Am I gonna... Is Grendel my new main? Question mark? Question mark? I'm trolling, guys. He's not my new main, but I do really like it. Dude, this is so satisfying with the gas. What the hell? I like vomiting on my enemies. Just fun indeed. Grendel has access to loads of multipliers, just in case of release stigma where people never came around to because of his past. Isn't that exactly what happened to Ureli? But isn't that? It literally happened to Ureli. And then I was labeled as the freaking Ureli main for the longest time. But it is true though, like it's the same thing that happened with Ureli, right? She had so many reworks and she was in such a better place. People were like, oh, she's the worst frame ever. And I'm like, have you actually played her? Like, did you actually take like a second to play her? I mean, C snares alone is like one of the most broken abilities in the game, but okay. Question mark? I'm gonna lose this mission because of life support. Grendel's so chunky though, it's so funny. How do you have so much parkour velocity? I don't have any parkour velocity on this build. She already was the worst warframe on release. Yeah, I wasn't around for her release, so I wouldn't have known, but point is, the stigma to Ureli was like really bad. Dude, am I just not getting any energy? Definitely like pretty tanky though. I don't think I need shade for survivability. It's just my energy runs out. Can I eat 4, please? Oh, dude, if only I could have eaten 4. Oh, I realize now why the augment is so overpowered. Is because when I regurgitate, it bounces 3 times. Wait, is each bounce 1 gas proc, or is it multiple gas procs per bounce?
Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
Follower goal met, 4,200 followers on Twitch. That's crazy. I have a new goal for 2025. I want to grow the Twitch. Oh damn, you can actually like what's his name? Live support? Yeah, I know. Oh no! It's a knullifier. I don't think I'll make it. When the mission fail now? Pretty sure the mission will fail now. Yo.
It is done, Tenno.
Nice shot, Flo. You can't gaslight us into not thinking you are Ureli main. I'm really not though. Like, let's break it down. How often have I played Ureli? Let's be real. Actually, you know what? You know what? Listen here, you little shits. Let's pull out the receipts. Let's pull out the receipts. Stats. Equipment. Lady was the wrong one. My most played warframe is Vault. I don't remember that, but apparently my most played warframe is Vault. That's the wrong one. Used. Okay. Do you see your... Okay, now hold on now. I did not know Ureli was in the first line. Okay. Like, I was about to... I was about to be like, do you see Ureli in the first 2 lines? I was so confident in that moment. I genuinely thought Ureli was not in the first 2 lines of my used. Oh. Bolts was there twice. Yeah, I think it was when the Eidolon time, right? And then Titania makes the most sense because there was a period where I literally played so much Titania. It was ridiculous. Ash makes a lot of sense because early Flow, as in young Flow, when he was just making content and he was like MR18, when I first got introduced to level caps, when I realized I really liked level caps, I played Ash all the time. And I played so much Ash. And that's why Ash will always have a very special place in my heart, because he is one of the nicest endurance frames for specific game modes, whether it's Void, Cascade, or Disruption. Gauss makes a lot of sense because I used him for Lich hunting. Protea, one of the best frames. Absolutely love Protea and always will. Hello, Dodu. Saren is interesting to me. I don't remember playing Saren that much to be at 3.3%. Nova Prime makes sense. I absolutely adore Nova at the moment. Nova is like SS tier, bro. It's based on kills done by a frame, not per hour played. Wait, really? I thought it was hour played. No, wait, that doesn't make sense, Des. Because my Saren's got like a shit ton of kills, whereas... No, it's used by hour played. See, like 112,000 kills, by 3,000, 39,000, 7,000. It's by hour played, essentially. Why is Prophetech? I was like, why is Chroma? I've got a ton of Ureti kills. No, I don't. I got 7,000. And it's not based on XP either. It's done by hour played. I would have thought Baruch would be higher. I miss playing Baruch. I want to play him again. I always say that every like few months. What do you think of Jade? I was able to get I can't speak. What do you think of Jade? I was able to get her to deal 1 million damage the other day by stacking a bunch of strength arcanes. I like Jade. I think she's really cool. Hold on, let me just go back quickly because I will be honest. I played her from release. I played her for like a week and then I stopped playing her. I really like her Phenmor. I know it's not an instant armor reduction, but the fact that you get a slow as well as a shield and armor like reduction is really, really great. I thoroughly enjoy it. Where are glasses? I lost them. I don't know where they are. I need to find them. I remember the Symphony of Mercy is very nice. Light's Judgment is broken with... I think it's... her Force, right? I like Jade a lot. I don't think she is that bad. I think she's pretty cool. I think she's quite satisfying. And the death from above type of vibe is pretty cool. She's a... How do I say this? Because she's not technically stronger than Titania, but she's like a more damage front Titania. If that makes any sense. 2 auras? Yes. I'd give Jade like a B or A, like a B tier, and then maybe leaning on A tier, like leaning, but not quite there. When will you take Salam weapon to level cap? I don't think I will. I can imagine that. Well, hold up, chat. Guys, you're distracting me. All right? It's Grendel time, okay? Don't distract me from Grendel. need to figure out the last mod for Grendel. I think... You see, I know this is a bit weird, but if Grendel had a damage reduction on his abilities, I would personally, I know it's a bit off meta and weird and maybe controversial, I would put 3 blue shards to increase, Power Force blue shards to increase his shields, and I'll put adaptation and I'll put Arcane Aegis on, and he would not die. Energy Nexus, I don't think Energy Nexus is the play. It feels a bit weird to run Streamline Energy Nexus, although it could, because the duration that he had there was fine. The range of 145 gives you 8.7 meters. 36 meters there, 36 meters there. 36 meters is pretty far in Warframe's terms, right? For his first ability.
You are a true hunter.
Both subsume raw onto his 3 for pure DPS ability setup. That's of course that's correct. You can subsume over pulverize. Although it is kind of satisfying running around with the ball. I don't think he needs a helmet, but you're right. Let's try raw later, not right now. 36 meters. That's pretty good. Like, bro, that's like over there type vibes. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I grabbed 1. That's pretty good going. Oh my goodness me, that's gorgeous. Gastro is disgusting. Why did I not try Gastro when it came out? I think it was a Tactical Potato. One of the creators made a video on it, and I don't really watch other creators' videos, but I briefly like skimmed through it, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. I just never played him. Why have I not played him? What was I doing? Was I so busy like... I love this. Absolutely love this shit. This is good. Well Played Ninjas was the first to discover Gastro. Ah, damn. I didn't see his video on it. Rip. I like him. He's cool. Where is the best place to level frames in your opinion? I still use the silence leveling method, which I'm probably going to do right now. Realistically. Do I have silence? I do. Arcane Nullifier. Efficiency. Multi-efficiency. Leveling. Do I have an affinity booster? No. Grendel Prime. What am I drinking? Coffee. You want to know why? Because I'm a caffeine addict. And you want to know why I'm a caffeine addict? Because I am always tired. I left the womb tired. I am always exhausted. I can get 5 hours of sleep and I'm tired. I can get 10 hours of sleep and I'm tired. I can hibernate for 6 months and I'm still tired. No amount of sleep will ever make me feel rested. That is who I am. That is who I will be. All right, let's go. What do you think about Nidus? I think he's kind of cool.
There is a large platoon of Grendel stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Oh my gosh. All these enemies give me experience. Give it me. All of it. I want all of it. Give me the experience. And I run into a roller and then I lose my mind. What frame do you think needs a rework next?
You're still
Oberon.
clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
I think Broberon
Stay
needs a
focused.
rework.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
God, he's so chunky. He takes up a quarter of his screen. I know he is really chunky. Hey, I'm max rank. And I have Smeeta buff. Woohoo! I got a Smeeta buff. I'm max rank. Increase your FPS. Okay, wait. Frames that need a rework, like, are in dire need of a rework. All right, let's have a look. Let me have a squizzle. I would say, don't you think Necros needs some love? Even if it's just an AI fix. Is that just me? Like, his summons AI is a bit wonky. The Nyx rework was really nice. I think Necros needs some love. Inaris did get a rework. I think Atlas definitely needs a rework. Or, okay, so in the tier list, I have a very opinionated opinion. That makes no sense. On Ivara, I don't like Ivara at all. I think she needs to be reworked. I genuinely think she needs to be reworked. I don't like her at all. I understand that she is a niche-based frame. I understand fully that you can get some stupid synergies with her and get some like absolutely ridiculous damage numbers with her. I just don't like how she plays. I just don't like it. I just don't like her. I'd say Atlas, Oberon, and Valkyr. Sorry, I just gotta scroll through, yeah. I'm trying to think. I think Excalibur needs a rework. Deadass. I think Excalibur Boy needs a rework. I'd say Corvix as well. Purple! Thank you for the membership, man. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Purple. Welcome to the credits. I appreciate the support, man. Thank you. Well, Equinox doesn't need a rework. Okay. No. As someone who absolutely thoroughly loves Equinox and wishes that I learned her a bit earlier, I will say there are some of her augments which need to be put into her frame, into the frame itself. Namely, possibly a peaceful provocation, like with the slow mechanic on maybe nighttime. Or in the long lines of like your energy transfer or something like that. I think that needs to be within her like rework. But I don't think she actually needs like a full-on redo, because Equinox is disgusting and extremely versatile, as well as very, very, very powerful. There's no need for a rework unless it's just slight changes here and there. That's my opinion. Excalibur does need a rework. Loki needs some love. I think Loki is like fine. I don't see the issue with Loki. I think he is a master at crowd control, and that's exactly what he does. You know, and I think he does it bloody well. I don't think like there's any need for a rework. He has like a 30-second invisibility. Okay, maybe his decoy is a bit meh, but he did receive an augment for it recently, which has completely changed it and made it like a lot better. But like, I don't think, and I mean, irradiating disarm as an augment with radal disarm is literally one of the most amazing CC abilities in the game. It's disgusting. And then the fact that you are basically invulnerable with safeguards, which is even more disgusting. Yeah, they're all augment based. I guess you could argue that, and some of them maybe should be put into the frame itself, not safeguard switch. That'd be very, very broken. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think Loki needs a rework. Loki is actually fine-tuned to a perfect CC invisibility based frame. I don't see, you know, why it would even be considered like anything else. Okay, we're gonna do Grendel because I keep getting distracted. I keep yapping. You guys keep distracting me. Let all invisibility abilities be recastable. Just preach it, Josh. Preach it. Just shout it in the back. People in the back can't hear you. I am going to assume that I'm going to be running another Matter-Eye slot realistically, so I would do that. I am tempted for a build that I would like to see on him. 145% range is more than enough. 155% duration is more than enough. I want more energy sustain. I like having an overkill amount. I could run energy nexus, but I feel weird because I'm running nourish. I don't think that's the main issue. I think energy generator might not be a bad idea with your boy. Am I dying a lot with Grendel? No. Am I struggling? Although it's a bit overkill, but I could do a health conversion because that would be 1,000 something armor plus 900 armor. He has a base of 400 armor. And he has adaptation. It's not bad. More distractions. No, Grimmy. No. What's a primary weapon to melt bosses? All of your incarnate weapons are very good, Acid. Grendel level cap? No. Actually, Nova, I actually somewhat agree with you there. I do believe it. And I think for the most part, not all frames, but for the most part, most of the newer frames have that philosophy of like, or build design where it's like their base kit is so good that you don't need to helmet them. Citrine is definitely one of them. Kullervo is definitely one of them. Sight's arguable. Corvex, he wasn't the greatest released. I think Chroma was not bad at all. Who are the other new frames that released? Dante was pretty good. Nova, I wouldn't. Okay, no. Nova, I actually subsume, what's the name? Wormhole. Titan 9 is like, you don't have to subsume him, but he wouldn't, like, it wouldn't hurt him as much, but his base kit is fine. That's my opinion on Sight. I'm just gonna quickly level real quick. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Why do I always do this? It just, bro, I swear, like, I'm actually running on fumes today. I think that's my issue. I'm running on fumes because I changed my companion on the wrong loadout. If Holman had only utility-based powers instead of damage boost, it'd be a different story. to me it's a 50-50. I'm on the fence.
Platoon of
I
Grendel
like the fact that
stationed here. No
I have the wrong config, boys. Yep. Great idea to be a streamer with ADD. Isn't that great? The coffee's done, Josh. I'm on the fence with that take, though, because at the same time, it's like, I do agree. But then there's another part of me that's like, oh, there are some abilities in frames like where the kit would be so nice with I'm offline. Why are you messaging me? Where the abilities of some frames in a kit is so nicely designed if it had a weapons or like a damage boosting ability subsumed onto it. So
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Grendel is so chonky. It's so funny. Damn, I killed like 25 enemies. I am level 16. Good soup. Boom. Boom. Base, you're gonna be level 30 and like, I don't know how many enemies, but not that much. But I think though, okay, this might be a hot take, right? For me at least. But I think the biggest issue is, how do I say this without putting my head on the stake? People putting my head on the stake. I think one of the biggest issues is the players. And what I mean by that is I find that there is like this culture of like, oh, biggest amounts of damage in Warframe. That's all that matters. No, you're dying, don't care. Worst energy sustain, don't care. You're doing 4 million damage. When the reality is you don't need to do that much damage in Warframe. If you're doing 400k damage and you're one-tapping something, why do I need to do 2 million damage? Which is where I've actually like pivoted the way I play the game.
Extraction.
In the sense that I know I do enough damage as is, so I'd rather subsume something that's going to make my quality of life better. Whether that be a CC ability, whether that be a quality of life thing. I think that's, it's like a choice, you know. I think it comes down to player choice. It's like subsume muzzle flash, right? Or sorry, shooting gallery with muzzle flash and have never die, or subsume raw because I do twice as much damage, but I already do enough damage. 90% of players would choose this. In fact, more than 99%. So it's like, it's, yeah, I just think it comes down to player choice. I do agree there's so much power creep right now. Power creep is absolutely disgusting in Warframe. It's getting to the point now, for me at least, where it's like if they don't do anything about it in 2025, I'm gonna be very authentic with you guys right now. If they don't sort out the power creep in 2025, I will quit Warframe streaming. I'll be honest. I'll quit the game. Well, not quit the game. I'd quit the Warframe streaming because the reality is I'd get more and more bored because there is nothing more like challenging to do. And I would probably stream only variety and things like that. And I would make Warframe videos. That's it. That's what I would do. And it's not a reflection in the sense of like, oh, the game's trash. The game isn't trash. Like I said, I always say this. Man, I wish I was a new player in 2025 Warframe. Like brand new. Didn't know a single thing. Because Warframe is like so much better now as a new player. It's ridiculous how nice it is. As a veteran, it's so. Constantly on the fence. Okay, wait, let's actually go to actually playing Grendel now because I'm so busy yapping and ranting. But yeah, I do think that that is the truth, because the reality is all I'm gonna do is I'm going to be playing this game where I am so overpowered because of power creep, which we already are. And if I keep doing that over and over and over and over and over again, and I put a smile on my face thinking the game's fine, I'll literally completely burn out because there is nothing challenging to do. For access to entire revenue stream dependent on warframe content. My revenue stream is from my videos, not from streaming. Like, I make videos. I'm a warframe YouTuber. I stream on the side.
The Orokin Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by.
But we love big number. There's nothing wrong with big number. Right? There's nothing wrong with wanting big numbers. At the end of the day, Warframe is a sandbox game and you are allowed to play the game however you want. Whether that's less damage, more damage, whatever it is. As long as you're having fun, and absolutely no one can tell you otherwise that you can and cannot do something. There is nothing wrong with what you do in the game. Because this is what Warframe is. You're allowed to do whatever you want. Not if I donate. Edward. Like I said, the reality is it's just I'm okay in the future with streaming Warframe every now and then more focusing on the variety streams. I think what it is that I'm just desperate for another Void Cascade. I'm desperate for multiple game modes that are not equivalent to Void Cascade, but they are like that. They're fun, they're difficult, they're incentivized. You get a lot for completing them, you get platinum. The more hyper fast scaling. Yeah. I don't think level cap should take you 8 hours in survival. And I've always said that. The crazy thing to me though is all DE needs to do is just incentivize going to later game, and I promise you everything would pivot by changing the slight change in the game design. Sounds easier than said than done, trust me, I'm fully aware of that. I'm not ignorant to the fact that game design and stuff like that, it's not as easy. Hello, Method. Point and Wind versus Stinging Thorn. Isn't I think I like Stinging Thorn, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, I think I like Stinging Thorn more. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Oh, I just realized something. Hey, light. Purple light. Yay. Cool light effects. Look at me, I'm now a streamer. I put on an LED light in the back and I can call myself a streamer. I'm so cool. Watch me, guys. All right, I'm intrigued. I am going to subsume Raw. One and only most usability in the game. I should actually just farm Argon shards whenever, Argon crystals, whenever I'm going to subsume anything bio related, because they give so much. I'm I'm running out of cores. Shit. Crap. Corpus, I think Corpus has never been easier, in my honest opinion. Magnetic is disgusting. And even if Magnetic isn't disgusting to you guys, then just put Magnetic and Toxin and it's even more disgusting. In fact, you don't even need Toxin. Magnetic's strong enough. But if you really feel like, oh, I'm not doing enough, just put Toxin. Magnetic and Toxin against the Corpus overguarded like enemies, GG. Game's never been easier, bro. Like, Corpus is so easy. I don't think it's Corpus enemies that piss me off. I think the only annoying thing about Corpus is nullifiers. As well as
The art of combat must be practiced.
I don't know what the name of them are, but the guys that throw down like a cone shield in front of them and you have to run behind them. I think to me that's like the worst. I think that has to be the worst. Wow, I'm now one-tapping everything. Who would have guessed? Big boy damage. I can fully understand how Grendel is a solo-based frame and not a team frame. If you have a teammate that's using a nuke build or something like that, you literally can't, like, regurgitate. Oh, sorry. Should I say feast? I'm still having a massive energy issue though. Unironically infested the hardest level cap. I find Murmur to be tedious. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me on that. I just find Murmur to be extremely tedious to fight. I like that Magnetic gives damage is better when it comes to fast and better. That is true, Zen. You mean Necromex? No, just general Murmur. They're just tedious. You know. Personally, I'd rather say balancing is absolutely fine for players that's been aimed at. At the same time, Dreamscape's not wrong. Holy shit, I just lost like 1000 HP in a second there. Dreamscape is not wrong. Like, if you think about it, the people that are complaining is the vocal minority, right? And the main, like, player base that plays Warframe are people that just, like, not noobs, but they're casuals. They have a pretty somewhat basic-ish understanding of the game, and they just hop on every now and then, kill some shit, and they struggle with Steel Pass. They're still trying to farm. They're still trying to get their stuff up. The people that are loudest are veterans or high MR players. I still say this. I wouldn't mind if DE introduced a system in which the game scales with your master rank, and you have the choice to tier down. So, like, if your teammate is an MR 17, even though, let's say, the incentivization, frick, I don't know the plural of that word, is small. Let's say it's only like, I'm just going to give a number, 5% increase of resource drops per master rank, and enemies are scaled by 10 levels per master rank, as an example. If you think about it, to get players to like legendary 3 and stuff like that, that will scale up, and that small amount would scale accordingly, and the game would scale accordingly. It'd be more difficult. MR based scaling would be tedious for public lobbies. Yes, but like I said, a system of like, it would be in the region of like 3 or so MR levels, and it would go to the lowest person. So if you're let's say if you're MR 15 and there's a legendary 1, 2, and 3, it would be like the equivalent of like MR 18, giving an example. I don't know, I don't really know the system. It was just an idea. Okay, just let me just kill Malice real quick. Yeah, come here. Hey, just regurgitate on you. Just vomit on you real quick. MR scaling would be nice, but it would suck for some people who just like a few frames and weapons. You mean like... But that's like backwards thinking in my eyes, because it's like, why playing warframe if you only play 5 frames of weapons? You know? MR based matchmaking would be great though. That is true. Like you would be grouped with people who are close enough master rank to you, and in a way that would also indirectly fix and heal. Dude, the amount of times I keep losing my freaking life stuff. I'm so busy yapping. In a way that would fix the issue of some noobs coming into the game and getting like a legendary 1 guy who just comes through and goes like, you know, just clears the whole map, and this guy's like, what did I just see? You know, it would remove that. But it also, however, it should be an option though. I think it should be an option, because you don't want to lock players from playing with higher level people.
You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson ends.
Stream issue again on Twitch. Yeah, there we go. It just died. And it just keeps saying poor network detection. Did my YouTube die as well? No, my YouTube's perfectly fine. I think it's my line speed. I think it's because I'm dual streaming on a lower line. That's why. I definitely think it's there. Okay. I'm gonna give Grendel an A tier. Is that ballsy? Is that ballsy? Josh. Is Grendel an A tier ballsy? Okay, no. You know what? I'm gonna give him a B tier. And the reason for that is because his biggest drawback is the fact that team player enemies could steal the allies could steal the enemies from you, and you can't really reliably feast. If that wasn't an issue, he'd be or if it's solo play, he's A tier. I think he is A tier because he is tanky. He does a shit ton of damage, and he also has nourish, which is stronger. huge damage increase, huge energy multiplier. I'd say that. I think that's fair. I think B tier. But now that I think about it though, the Nourish is so boosted. And the amount of gastro damage as well is absolutely... No, I'm gonna give him A tier. I'm A tier. Deadass. I'm gonna keep it A tier. Now that I think about it. I'm thinking about it the whole time. I'm busy scheming. He's not D tier. Okay, Jaya. I've always liked Jaya. I gave her a B tier with an A tier with a I can't remember the reason. I gave I gave her an A tier. Sorry, I gave her an A tier. Not B tier. Harrow, I gave him A tier. Hildryn. I don't know how I feel about Hildryn, guys. Oh my gosh, what is that disgusting fashion frame? That looks pretty cool. My OG colors though. Looks better than whatever I made there before. I obviously was trolling. Like me, I put Banshee. B for Banshee. B for Banshee. Banshee. I put Banshee as A tier. B tier if you don't have a subsume for survivability, but she is an A tier. But I do think Banshee is a solid A tier. Sonar alone absolutely carries her as a frame. Like it's disgusting. It is broken. And the fact that she has silence as well and she holds silence. Silence is silence is so underrated, it's ridiculous. Like it's actually disgusting. Okay, remember this tier list is a personal opinion. I remember this when I released the video, and I explain my rules, and I tell people not to skip it because then they'll understand my point of view. I don't like Hildryn for her my voice is cracking. I don't like Hildryn for her shield mechanic. I don't like it. I don't like it. Flo, you can say this, but you know what will happen. I know, but it's rather clear, like cover your ass, right? So that's an atrocious Hildryn build. Bro, this is like this is an old ass Hildryn build that has like no mods. Oh no, but that's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do in this tier. Like I literally start by saying like the rules. Okay, so the rules for my specific tier list is number one, it's my personal opinion. It's how I view the frame. It's my opinion on the frame. And I made it very clear that just because I say a frame is trash or just because I don't like something of a frame doesn't mean the frame is bad or good. You go and try it out. You go and, you know, you go and decide if you like the frame. And then secondly, and I actually need to go and check because I'm basically writing a movie here real quick. My ratings will be based on how the warframes perform at a normal level. That means base, star chart, and steel pass. Ratings will not be determined by level cap. And I did say I didn't want to initially, but then I was like, the reality is Helmet is such an integral part of the game. I can't ignore it. So I said I will take Helmet into account. Another thing that I was very like specific about is I will not base the frame how they perform on a very like, how do I say this, niche setup level. So there are many frames where like they're so good with all these weapons and everything that comes together, you know, this synergy, that synergy, this synergy, and they're like, oh, this frame's S tier because of that. But I'm like, okay, remove that synergy, then how's the frame when you can slap on and go? Like, how's the frame then? That's kind of what I'm thinking of, and that's what I'm like going for. I'm ignoring specific synergies that make a certain frame so OP and then giving my rating accordingly. For that, I'm removing that. But yeah. Oh no, Nova. I doubled down that I hate Korra. And I doubled down that I don't like Ivara. But the thing is I'm trying not to make the video like over like 2 hours. Because I could rant, but I'm editing the video. Well, my editor's editing the video, but it's edited. And so yeah, it's basically, this tier list is not gonna be where like people just put on like the frame and talk about it, and then it's like it's an edited video. It's like good production. So I need to like shorten the video where I can, otherwise we're gonna spend like, my editor's gonna spend like a week editing it, you know. I thought you liked Korra now? No, I hate Korra. I always hate Korra. She's so boring. I won't deny she's a brilliant frame. She's good at what she does. She's good for farming. That's it. She's good for farming. She's an extremely important frame to have as a star chart player or an early steel pass player who is getting their resources for their craftings and stuff like that. She is a must-have. I won't deny that. Oh, and my opinion on Wisp will not change as well. I don't like Wisp. And my opinion on Revenant will not change as well. I don't like Revenant. I'm not denying that they're bad, like that they're good frames. They're brilliant frames. They're absolutely amazing. Wait, isn't Aegis broken on Hildryn? I just realized. Wukong is great. I hate Wukong. I hate Wukong. With a passion. Okay, not a passion, but I don't like Wukong. Aegis gate for her augment. Apparently I don't. What build is this? So as you can clearly see, I haven't played Hildryn in like almost a year, and I've absolutely no idea what I've built. What am I looking at? Okay, hold up. Let me just regroup myself real quick. Is this supposed to be like a budget build? I think it is. I think it's supposed to be a budget build. Let's just ignore this real quick. All right. 45% efficiency. I don't like 45% efficiency. That makes me very upset. Adaptation. 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 I am 1 trillion% going to not run this, and I am most likely going to run this, and then I am most likely going to put Aegis Gale. I'm not lying to you. My muscle memory kicked in for building a frame where I nearly put flow on Hildryn. We don't talk about that, okay? Just understand that I'm very tired right now and I didn't sleep well. Where's my Augur, Core, and Primed Vigor? Do I even have... Oh, I do. I didn't even know I had it. I forgot I got that mod. Oh, yeah, of course. I've had like 920 logins. May it be still my raging heart for flow is taken off. Aegis Storm. Which is your S tier frames? I haven't gone over all of the frames yet, but I have put Nova S tier. I have put Citrine S tier. I put Ember S tier, believe it or not. I put Mag S tier. I put I don't actually think I've gotten of this. There's like a couple more. I've gotten a couple more. But yeah. What about Ember without the new skin? The new skin doesn't change my opinion on it. Ember offers you so much now, it's ridiculous. And people overlook that. She is literally S tier. The only thing that is like the drawback for Ember is managing your heat mechanic. But the reality is if you play her for longer than like a day or two, it becomes second nature to you. It's really easy to manage that. I'm going to play a little bit of Hildryn just so that I can state my opinion, because I think I gave Hildryn, I know many people are going to get pissed by this. I gave Hildryn, I think, a C tier. Because I didn't like her. Oh no, I put her in B tier. I don't really like the shield mechanic. In a sense, I mean, I understand like by design why it is, but it's like the most terrifying thing when you have like 5,000 shields and then you have no shields and then you need to cast abilities and you can't. It is extremely terrifying. Okay, do I need to have so much range? Like realistically, do I need to have so much range? Am I overbuilding here? I feel like I am. Oh, that is so true. I never thought about that gamble. Oh. Harrow's subsume would be disgusting. What is the name of it now? Chains. I can't remember the name right now. I just used an energy pad, guys.
The canvas of war.
I just used an energy pad. What does Hildryn do again? Haven does something. Balefire does pew pew pew, and then Age of Storm goes. What is this? Oh, I need Balefire. Okay. So you're exhausting sometimes, you know that, right? Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, it's basically like Jade, right? I'm using the alt fire. I'm pressing middle mouse button. Is this not the alt fire? Hildryn's not that bad. She's B tier. I think she's B tier. Like, it's not the most riveting gameplay, is it, right? But it's like, you are nuking something, so it's pretty good in that regard. And I probably built Balefire wrong. See, this is the most terrifying thing. This is actually the most terrifying thing. Losing your shields. So basically, the augment makes you like Gatling gun, right? This is why we have fast deflection on Hildryn. So valid. So valid indeed. With combat discipline plus Archon vitality. The Balefire goes. Do I need Blazing Pillage? Yes or no? I think this is looking a little better. My eyes. Why'd I even use continuity at the ditch? You're so correct. I don't need continuity. Forgot about that. See, I don't even like I don't even really use pillage, so I literally forgot that negative duration is actually better on her. I guess more shields, right? I don't have enough capacity for this. Why is it saying please wait? For a second, I was like, oh, why'd I bless? When I realized I was named. That is true, Gamble. I could have done that. Oh well. Whoops. I haven't done Eidolons in forever, Norman. I will probably do it in 2025. I don't know. The only reason I do Eidolon hunting is for the beginner series, because Eidolon hunting is no longer useful for arcane farming. It is now very useful for focus farming as a method to get your focus up much quicker. So, yeah. I'm gonna keep Grendel as B tier. I'll keep that. Hydroid, I put Hydroid A tier, like cusping on S tier, like just there. I actually would go as far as to put him as S tier now that I think about it. Aura's 8. Kullervo, I put S tier. Yes, I put Limbo in S tier. Limbo's S tier, no debate. Regardless of his learning curve or not. When I took him to level cap, it opened my eyes, bro. I realized, damn. He is so much better in everywhere. Oh, Eidolon's fun though, that's what matters. I think the challenge is fun. Like the difficulty of the sense of having to do 6x3. Like the min-maxing's fun. I think that's what's cool. Ah, that's the frame I need to look at. I need to look at Inaris and Lavos because I don't know Lavos at all. I literally don't understand him at all. I don't. Every time I do play him briefly, I go, oh, and then I forget. So I just don't remember him at all. But now Inaris, okay, I don't know what it is, but Inaris has never stuck for me in the sense that I've never really liked him. I used Inaris actually quite a lot. I remember it very clearly. I used Inaris a lot when I was just transitioning into Steel Path. That period where you like just complete Star Chart and you move into Steel Path and you're like, oh, I don't do enough damage or I'm really squishy. And you're kind of still learning the game. I used him and he was actually very, very nice to go into Steel Path. My take on Inaris is that he's a brilliant late Star Chart to like base Steel Path. I know that his Desiccation's Curse cats are absolutely insane. I think I was creating, I was creating a build with it and it actually worked out to be quite well, or quite good, to say the least. But I don't know. What's a lunch Limbo? I have taken a video of taking Limbo to level captain. I think I gave Inaris a C tier. Just for the fact that he's a health-based frame only. Desiccation blinds enemies and it will steal life. It allows you to also finish them so that Desiccation Curse actually pops up. Or I think it is, I don't like Sandstorm. Does he have another ornament? Elemental Sandstorm. Doesn't have it in Inaris fashion? I do. What do you mean? This is my Inaris fashion. It's not that I don't like the it's not that I don't think it's OP, right? With Inaris specifically, it's more of like I don't like abilities that lock you into it. It's the same thing with Caliban. I hate his spin. I like it because it regens your energy or your shield, sorry, should I say, quite nicely. But I hate his spin. I hate the like lock into spin thing. Weird. I'm not a fan of it. Scarab Shell augment when Inaris takes fatal damage. You consume Scarab Shell to heal a brief invulnerability that ends with a deadly slash effect. Is Elemental Sandstorm worth it? Yes or no?
accept your death, and you may yet avoid it. Trust in your training.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending
Let's
life
see.
support capsules
So this
your
is
way.
Scarab Shell, which you sacrifice your health to gain armor, which is always very nice. Don't you get states in minutes from that too. What, Sandstorm? I suppose the group is nice.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
See,
Delivered a life support capsule to
the nice thing about Inoris is
while buying more time.
he's very tanky, even at base steel path. But at the same time, I feel like it's when he's built correctly. Like if you have Arcane, Guardian, or Blessing, or Reaper, whatever it is, and if you have Adaptation, if you have all those, then he's great. Maybe C tier is a bit harsh for Inoris. He has been reworked. He's a lot better. He's a lot better than before, if I remember correctly. I've been playing for 3 hours. Oberon's D tier for me, bro. Sandstorm Orb. Sandstorm gains a 50% ability. Right. It had 100% chance of inflicting status effects based on the damage types and mods on the equipped melee weapon. So does that scale with combo counter? Are we looking at a combo counter scale? Because I wouldn't mind running that. No, but it said elements, right? Not status effects. So I'm assuming it only applies to the elemental. Infinite heat storm might not be bad, like a corrosive heat setup.
These foes
Inoris.
deserve your respect. Honor them with quick deaths, and I with your victory.
I've never been interested in him. I think that's the thing. I've just never been intrigued. I've never been interested in him. I'm not,
Choke you out. Hold
you know,
on. I'm sending auxiliary life
I'm not wowed or like, oh my gosh. Okay, wow. It does apply slash.
Life support incoming.
Tell you what would be very good. Right. Running a melee. As a corrosive blast setup with high enough strength on him. Can I sacrifice? Damn, that's a lot of health sacrifice. Do I need to have so much health with him realistically? Like, is it needed? Does he have to have that much? I mean, nah, it's a gimmick on him. I do agree. I think it is a gimmick. Oh. I need to build up his strength to something. Ideally, putting a... I need to level him up 4 more times. I'll do Nearest Hatred for now. What's a very high status chance based weapon? Disgustingly high. Melee. Like, what's a very high melee based weapon? Status chance on a melee weapon. Oh, Arcane Bellicose does make sense for him, man. Didn't think about that one. Hello, Grizzly. Your equals. Arcane Bellicose. 63%. Imagine melee influence procs from elemental sandstorm. How broken would that be? Go buy this arcane. Why do you need strength on in Norris? I want, oh shit. I want to see how much I can scale the status chance of elemental sandstorm to see how much I can proc blast for fun and see if I can get an exploding sandstorm. That's the goal. So if I can get it to like close to 200%, that'd be pretty good because I've been applying 2 at a time. So I want to do Bellicose. This might be overkill. 172. Okay. I personally think 5,600 HP is more than enough on him. Gains 50% ability range and has a 100% chance of inflicting status effects based on the damage types and mods on the equipped melee weapon. So, oh wait, did I misread that? In the sense that it won't take the elemental stuff, it just takes these base elements. Did I misread the augment? Because it would have been so sick if I could have done like, no, it takes elemental. Yeah, based on the mods. Oh, you mean you don't think status chance on your weapon carries over? Oh, sorry. Yeah. That makes sense. Let's go. That'd be intriguing. See how much damage it would do. Right, if it's based on the mods, right, wouldn't that mean the weapon damage too? So wouldn't you want like melee damage? Like flat damage? Melee exposure would be a funny way to get. That's actually so true. See what we're dealing with. This should have been. Wait! Oh, I got Panther. Oh, wrong one. Your weapons make you. I still think 5,600 HP is like more than enough.
They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life supply.
Is it exploding? It is. Oh, damn. Damn. Yeah, wait, it does work, wait. A bit slow. Oh, that's the blast proccing afterwards.
Get ready for a capsule.
Not enough. I thought it would be way stronger. It's not. Oh wait, it is actually pretty good.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Start to be real quick. It's not explodey enough. You need viral somewhere. My Panzer's dealing with that. But it's not proccing blast enough. That's the problem. Blast isn't being procced more than like enough than I want, essentially.
Life support on the way.
Oh, there you go. Got some explosions.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
It's like it's. I mean, 235 kills, not bad, guys. Explosions. Explosions. Damn. That's a lot of damage numbers. Yeah, I was thinking the full armor strip would have made like a massive difference. I do think this has potential. It's either I need more strength on the actual like on him and then with the arcanes just to get that more status chance. Because I don't think the status chance for the weapon carries over. Bro, the dual equal is such a nice weapon, it's ridiculous. Alright, that's Lavos done. That is Lavos done indeed. At least I got Arcane Bellicose. Something pushed me enough to actually get it. Okay, Inaros. Can I'd say I say B tier. Lavos. Can I have the ball for the dual cores? I would show you this one. This is my main go-to. Lavos done after Inaros testing is insane efficiency. Wait, do I? Okay, I need to like hop into the simulacrum for this bad boy because I literally like... For me, Lavos is a bit more confusing than Limbo in my eyes. Ironic, I know. But he just doesn't stick. He just doesn't... I don't know. Just nope. Nothing. Why can't I move forward? Oh, there you go. I'll try out green shards with him, but I still don't think it's like... I think if you think about the like vast majority of the player base, they're not going to have free 2 green shards to give to Inaros. Okay, so if I take a squizzle at this bad boy's abilities... Oh man, I'm ready for a sleep. Ah, my earphones just died on me. Shit. My earphones just died on me. I have one earphone. I got. I've been streaming for so long, my earphones died on me. Best glaive in the game is the default core. Hands down. No debate. If I remember correctly, duration affects the amount of status effects that are applied on something. Isn't that correct? Yes. Potential weird question. Are you South African? It's not a weird question at all. I am South African indeed. That is correct. So, yeah, I don't even have an extra slot for him. Do I need precision intensify? What was I building it? What am I doing? Sometimes I create things like randomly when I'm testing by myself, and then I don't know what it is I'm doing. Energy and universe orbs give Lavos status immunity for 10 seconds. Imagine not using balance formation. Is Swift Bite worth it? So would I do that? Would I remove precision intensify? And put valence formation on? I mean, I could put like augmented on them, and then I could put like efficiency, right? So that it would essentially get to 300%. Okay, Ophidian Bite. Lash out toxic serpentine strike consuming targets to heal Lavos. That will reduce the cooldown of all of his abilities. 50% additional range. Okay, I see. Dash forward, crashing through enemies, leaving an icy trail, and you will have hold imbued. Launch a probe that converts health and energy orbs into universal orbs that provide both ammo and universal ammo pickups. Probe shocks enemies in close proximity. Each electrocuted foe reduces other abilities cooldown by 1.5 seconds. Interesting. He needs some more range for his 3 and 4. How much range have we got? 109%. Not very good. I don't really know, like... I mean, 20 meters or so is not bad. So what I need... Let me get this straight. I cast my 2, put Fire Rush on, replace that. I pass that to hit enemies. I reduce the cooldown with the Ophidian Bite. And I would hold. Okay, I did not do that correctly. Where's Flo from? South Africa. Okay, wait, hold up. So cast probe, which will basically hit enemies. Cast 2 to apply. Oh, so wait, is your entire goal, right, to essentially apply as many status effects on him as possible to do as much damage on his fourth, correct? So you basically want to cast your abilities so that each of them have, and then you just that's why you use Cedar with him. And then of course, because of the valence formation of it, I now have viral on my weapon from cat. Oh. So now I need to remember the elemental combinations. Blast is cold. Blast is cold and fire. So wouldn't I? Oh, but if I imbue, does that only apply to catalyze? No, it's to the next ability as well. Okay. So, and then, oh jeez, this is like brain power of node. I wonder if they'll introduce new elements. I don't think so. I don't know what element they would do. I mean, they did have Tau from Caliban. I mean, if I did do this. So there you get a lot of damage. Oh man. Yeah. So if I did use Cedar with him, which is what you should be doing, you would apply a bunch of status effects. And what is the best element to use with Catalyze? Either blast or heat, right? Or like a damage over time. So you would apply a bunch. Okay, apply that, apply that. Yep, that makes sense. What is gas again? Is it toxin and heat? Ah, just gas. Okay, so then what I would do is I'd shoot, use toxic vial or vial rush, cross transmutation probe, do that, toxin, heat. Oh, I see. Because those are thick boy clouds. I see. Okay, damn. That's kind of crazy though. Now the question is, how do you keep them alive? With Doriga and with Volcock, Volclock, however you said, Volclock. Yeah, Doriga would actually apply way more, to be fair. Lavos is a health tank. I think he's like a normal, like a hybrid.
Is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors' death.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
So I'm assuming you use Vile Rush to keep yourself alive, right? Oh. I mean, he's pretty cool. He's basically like an elementalist, essentially. You're constantly balancing all of the elements around you, which is really cool. Think about it. I'm about to die now, though. So, get me out.
Activating it will buy you more time.
I'd give Lavos a B tier. I died. And the reason I give him a B tier is because I kind of want to like deep dive more into his kit in the future. I think he's quite an interesting frame. It just seems like an awful lot of setup. Like there's a lot of setup going on. Because what I'm trying to say is, if you minus Cedo from the equation, which is applying a bunch of status effects, right? You would have to use Ophidian Bite, you'd have to use Vile Rush, and you'd have to use Transmutation Probe. Then you have to imbue something to get an extra one, and then you have to go gas, and then I have to press 4 to get my nuke. And it's like a lot of work. If you're using the right weapons with him, maybe you make it a bit easier. It's not as much work. Like, I like him, but it just seems like... Damn, I'm getting shut on. Like, he's not bad at all. Make no mistake. But it's a lot of work. I'm getting shut on. Also, you know what I think it is? I think also it is tied to a personal opinion of I don't like cooldowns. I don't like cooldowns in Warframe. I think the whole idea of like I can't cast, like I don't mind cooldowns in other games, but for some reason Warframe specifically just bothers me. Like, I think that's that's actually pissing me off. Well, not pissing me off, but just like deterring me from him. Remove the cooldown mechanic from him, and I could get around him. But at the same time, as I'm playing him now and I'm just trying to like learn him basically, I think he becomes like, it's like Ember's heat mechanic where you have to like manage that. I think it becomes like second nature to you. You kind of just know, okay, hit 4 enemies with a Fidian bite. Make sure that your transmutation probe hits a bunch of enemies to reduce. Use your 2 to CC them, things like that. Make sure that your 4 has gas. And it's like, you know, yeah, I want to work for my power, Josh, but if I find it tedious, I find it tedious, you know? Not a again, it's not a reflection on the frame. I can see he's quite strong. Or wasn't the initial design of Warframe basically cooldowns are boring? Pretty much. In a nutshell, yes. Also, his fault abilities fast time is slow. Not slow, it's just slow in my terms. I'm getting shot on.
The raid is off to a successful start.
I don't think...
When you are ready,
Oh damn, I
go to
didn't
extract
think I was actually going to survive. Arcana that is double procs for 4. Oh, that does make sense though if you're shooting out heat. He just requires a bit of brain capacity. I think you know what it is? I think I'm just too tired right now to deal with a frame like Lavos. I think I need to go take a break. I think I need to go take a nap. Slow coming from the guy who chronically known to be caster speed addict like me. Facts. Big facts.
It is
Huge.
done, Tenno.
critical life support levels.
Evade cooldown flashbacks. Literally. Facts.
Additional
Like,
life
I don't,
support
like I said,
has
it's so weird. Usually, any cooldown mechanic in any game doesn't bother me. But for some reason, I think it's just I've been so conditioned to the speed of Warframe and the fluidity of it. It's like, I just don't like when it's in the game. It just bothers me. Specifically with Warframe. Did you eat anything today? I only had breakfast and a few snacks. Like a little bit of chips. Like a teeny bit of chips. I had this. That's it. This thing here. And then I had some biltong. Like a small little bit. I must admit, Cedo Prime is godly. I can't wait for that. Alright, I think I'm going to give Lavos a B or C. Oh, I gave him a B to him. Because I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's bad at all. Alright, guys. I think it's time for me to say goodbye. Because I need to go and finish up on the Warframe tier list. I need to work hard on that and get that video out ASAP. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching me just basically build random frames and get my opinion on them and learn some shit. It was fun. I like chilling with you guys. These type of streams are nice where I just chill and talk to you guys basically. You can find some shit out. But yeah, I'm off, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support.